and welcome to another exciting edition of Bird and Ando's Beat 'em Up, minus Ando and plus Tom.
Woo!
We're doing another Tom and Bird Beat 'em Up, basically, because this is a game that Tom and I play quite a bit.
Quite frequently.
Yes.
We used to play it all the time as
what
little children's.
And I don't know if you can tell what game this is, but it's Skullomania.
It's Skullomania.
It's Skullomania featuring Dead Family.
Yes.
Murdered Family.
You know what the best thing about Punisher is?
What's
Murdered
that?
Family.
Murdered Family.
I didn't remember him having a daughter. Oh yeah, we're playing the Punisher.
Yeah. Punisher is a Capcom beat 'em up, which is originally 1993,
which is where most of the good beat 'em ups came from. Back when them and Konami used to do things, besides make Street Fighter or stop making good games, respectively.
All that good stuff.
But anyway, so here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Tom is Nick Fury. I am the Punisher.
The Punisher.
Punisher.
I'm not sure what he says, if he does say Punisher or not, but that's what it sounds like.
So basically, the Punisher is and still is a comic book, a Marvel comic book about a normal cop who then has his family murdered, and instead of just like, oh, I'm gonna be a good guy and like take out all these bad guys and send them to prison, he's just like, nah, I'm gonna kill them all because fuck them, they're all assholes anyway.
Because fuck them, because assholes.
And Nick Fury is a good guy with shields, so it's like kind of weird that like these two are like teaming up.
Well, I mean, I think for the sake of the game, they were like, we don't really know who to make player 2, and we don't want to make this a single-player beat-em-up, so yeah, Nick Fury seems to be fine.
Holy shit, did you see that? I like did a jump kick and then like flipped off of them as I did after I did the jump kick.
Yeah. You can do, there's a lot of things, like there's surprisingly a lot of, I don't want to say systems, because they're not systems, but
right.
Like, there's some interesting stuff that you can do. And as a matter of fact, if I can do one here real quick, I'll show you. If I can grab this guy. Okay, well, Nick Fury whips off his belt as his special move. If you hit both jump and attack at the same time, much like most beat-em-ups, you do a special attack.
Also, all the enemies say "ow" like they're crying little girls.
Yes.
So, but yeah, there's surprisingly a lot of like interesting like Marvel characters in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of cameos that you don't expect.
You don't really see them till like second or third level.
Yeah,
but
it's usually like level 2 or level right after, basically after this boss fight, because this is just generic McBaldhead.
Yeah, pretty much.
I almost had the opportunity to do the cool special thing. Pick up the guy, do the special.
Kind of like that.
That thing. So if there are certain scenarios where you can do different special attacks. One of which is when you're grabbing somebody, you do your special attack. You basically grab them and spin them around in circles. If you jump up in the air, which I'll show you as soon as I'm not on the ground.
You do that.
Bird just did it. If you do your special attack in the air, you do a bunch of grenade throws.
I think that's Punisher's like standard. Nick Fury's is
no. I think Punisher isn't Punisher standard the sweep kick.
No, I don't think so.
No. Because if I jump up and do the attack, I think I drop grenades too. But Nick Fury takes his belt off like a man.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird because Punisher is like a vigilante, so he like goes around killing guys. But like Nick Fury works for Shield.
Yeah, it's very.
And it's like so. It's like you'll see like where can I find Bruno? It's like you just leave him alone.
Dan, leave him alone. Don't do that to him.
Please don't kill me.
He's in Flow Rider. Hey, you son of a bitch.
So then he just kills him, and Nick Fury's like, "Hey, you son of a bitch, why'd you do that?" And then he just like goes about.
And then they go on a sneaking mission to Alaska,
right,
to fight a giant mech.
It said Castlevania, and I thought it said Castlevania.
So you like to play Castlevania? Waikiki Beach. Also punch chairs. Always be punching chairs.
Exactly.
But this is, like I said,
all these enemies are really like not generic 90s, like wearing a baseball cap, and this guy's got like a do-rag on, and whoa!
Ow! It's almost as good as ow, but not quite.
That
also random ninja lady enemies for no reason.
Yeah, and the ninja guy looks like Shang-Chi, like Master of Kung Fu.
Yeah.
which is another like really obscure like Marvel character who I really hope ends up in one of the Netflix series because he's done a lot of shit with like Daredevil and stuff. So I'd super love to see that shit.
Yeah. Also, if you just keep dropping and picking up weapons, you get more like weapon pickups at the end of the level.
Right.
Oh yeah. By the way, at the bottom it says like I have two knife swipes left. Also, the shooting mechanic is weird for no reason.
Like do this thing.
Yeah, where you can do this little polka dance. You look like you're in a mariachi band. What's that movie with the mariachi band? The guy that has the mariachi.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Yes. Also, kick that picture of Ben Franklin, because there's a grenade in it. Because grenading is important.
Also, and random punk enemies because Final Fight Streets of Rage.
Because 90s beat 'em up. Yeah, we used to... Oh, man, the amount of times...
And I just kicked you in the face because I didn't realize there was... you can... I just picked up a guy off the floor by his butt and just threw him.
Well, sometimes you gotta toss a guy by his butt.
Sometimes you got a butt touch. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
The Spider-Man beat 'em up, which is another game you will absolutely see on Bird and Ando beat 'em up. But we played that. We were coming back from vacation, and we were sitting in the airport, and we were just wee little Gaffron Juniors, and
30-something IQ.
But we were sitting there in the airport, and it was a really long time before our flight. And my dad's like, "Oh, we'll take you over to the arcade." Most of you kids probably don't remember when arcades existed, but for those of you that do, high five yourselves. High five for remembering arcades. But he took us over to the arcade and said, like, "Oh yeah, you guys can hang out here until the flight comes," which was like, a treat for us because we loved the arcade because we're giant.
We would
nerds.
be like, "Hey, can we go to the mall just so we can play?" Like, we weren't like, "Oh, we're a bunch of teenage girls. We need to go hang out." Like, we were just like, we want to go to the arcades and like.
Can we play at the? Can we hang out with the cool kids in the arcade and get our asses beat in Mortal Kombat? Which is basically.
Can we just go look at the Time Killers machine? Because every time we went to go play it, it was like we ran out of money.
Yeah. Because Time Killers was never like the first thing on the list. Like nobody's ever like, man, I'm gonna go to the arcade to specifically play Time Killers.
I'm gonna go play Time Killers so the computer can completely kick my ass because fucking this game is shit.
Yeah, that game is.
I mean, it looks awesome, especially when you're like 12. But like, holy fuck, there's that sweep kick.
When hyperviolence is the only cool thing. I remember sitting in an arcade.
The band Rancid is a character.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's you. I was like, wait, am I dead? How did I die? Jump kick. Also, the animation in this game is fucking great.
Yeah.
Because it's Capcom.
And the sprite work is crisp and Glover also because it's 90s Capcom.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I know this is hard to believe now, but there was a time when Capcom was actually useful. And did things besides Street Fighter games.
Well, you can't completely blame them because, people come and go, and I guess, like, the people who did these games are probably long gone, but you think you would have kept a team around and be like, hey, make these, like, beat-em-up games.
I wish there was more... I wish there were more modern beat-em-ups. Scott Pilgrim is a shining example of beat-em-ups that, actually did something.
Look! There's a
Oh
fucking dead guy in the goddamn car.
That's disgusting.
I fucking remember that. Yeah, it's super fucking grimdark.
That's
it's so
ridiculous.
crazy.
See, I didn't remember being able to blow up the car.
Yeah, I don't know why I remember that. I think it's because there's basically a burnt body.
Yeah. Because it's so fucked up that how could you forget it?
Right.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a little bit more than I was expecting. Pick up that sword and throw it. Pick it back up again.
Throw it through the guy's skull.
Fuck, that guy just drop kicked me or I hit him or something. Also, you can just roll across the screen if you double tap. Woo!
I also love the I also love the fact that if you think about it, Nick Fury and Punisher have such different morality, different senses of morality. So it's funny to me that that basically if you think about it, the Punisher is killing all these guys, but Nick Fury is just knocking them unconscious. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus
You
Christ.
just fucking through your unconscious body.
That's not acceptable. Also, these machine gun guys are a bitch.
They got a lot of health too, which is a huge pain.
One of the cool things about this game, and I started to say it before, is like these shooting sections aren't really in any other beat 'em up. Like this is it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's different. It's a little different, but like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind
It
of.
makes sense with the you know, since it's Punisher. But if it was anything else, it would be kind of weird, to be honest.
I have no idea what he says there.
I just rolled for no reason.
There's a lot of things like there are a lot of things that happen in this game that I don't really understand, but I love it because it's Punisher, and I get to be Nick Fury. Like every time we have played this, I've specifically requested, much like we did today, I specifically requested to be Nick Fury.
I knew when we were talking about playing this, I'm like, you're gonna want to be Nick Fury, aren't you? He's like, goddamn right. Well, I didn't even have to ask.
Also, Terminators.
Yeah, Terminators for no reason, no reason.
You can pick up their heads before they explode.
And also, like, I think the Terminators are the only enemies that like you can still use the gun on.
Yeah.
But like that don't have guns.
Yeah.
Like technically.
Here, take this.
Oh fuck.
Take that pizza.
Oh.
Or don't.
Well.
Or all enemies are dead.
Oh
so
well.
we can't.
Auto scroll. Sorry.
Sorry. I was hitting you while I was doing that. Yeah. I'm just gonna get the hell out of your way.
I'm just gonna.
Did you just huck that dude face first into the wall?
Absolutely.
All right.
Fucking wouldn't I?
I'm just gonna roll.
So coming up soon.
Oh shit! I forgot
Holy
about
shit!
that dude.
Fucking Shang-Chi's fucking fist of
He's
fury
Yang
into
Li,
your
bird.
face.
His name is Yan Li.
No, it's not. It's Shang-Chi.
It says Yan Li. Oh, here we go.
Is it Brian
Keep
Lee
rolling,
from fucking
rolling,
from fucking
rolling.
Virtual Fighter?
Never got into Virtual Fighter.
I remember we had a neighbor who had a Sega Saturn, and like the only games they had were like Virtual Fighter 2 and the first Virtua Cop.
Yes.
And I remember we would just like, and they only had one controller, so we just go back and forth playing that.
Yeah. Also, making his return to Bird and Ando beat 'em up is fucking Bone Breaker for some reason.
For no reason, it's goddamn Bone Breaker of all people.
It's just I never remember him being that like big of a character. Like
Yeah.
he just shows up
And he's in the X-Men game, so I thought he was like an X-Men character, but
he-
like
they made
but
him-
like of course like back in the day the whole like, well, we're gonna use this and this like intellectual property that's not the comics
Yeah.
was like so fucking relaxed that like nowadays if you try to put someone who is like even remotely an X-Men in a fucking like main Marvel title, they'd be like, fuck you can't do that. The fact that fucking Quicksilver is in an X-Men movie and in fucking Avengers is like goddamn amazing to me. Because
and he was so much better in X-Men.
yeah, like he looked like everything in the promotional stuff was like I was like I would have been like, wait, you're telling me that the like 20 minutes that Quicksilver is gonna be in X-Men Days of Future Past is gonna be exponentially better than the entire movie that he's in Avengers 2.
Yeah.
I would have called you an asshole and a goddamn liar.
Yep.
But guess what? You would have been right.
That was the truth. That was how it went.
Grab that Ches.
I did. I'm getting it. Getting it super good.
Also, I'm pretty sure these guys with Tommy guns just show up so you can use the gun on Bone Breaker.
Yeah.
And by
Same
the
thing
way,
with the robots.
another super weird thing is there was a fucking action figure of this character.
Yeah.
I owned it. And you had to fucking assemble it.
Yeah, you had to stick his upper torso onto the tank bottom.
And like, I don't remember ever seeing him in the X-Men comics because
I don't
we
either.
read it, but like, we read the.
Oh, it's Weasel, by the way.
Oh yeah, I knew that. And then Nick Fury's guys that are helping him out are just like random Shield guys.
I also like that Shield is green in this, and not like their stereotypical blue and black.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be navy blue because reasons? Raisins?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yep. See, that's where you have to assemble him.
And like, so what I was saying is like Bone Breaker. I'm sure he was in the comics, but I remember having the figure, and I remember he was in this and he was in the X-Men game, but like, I don't I don't remember, like, is his, the fact that he's, like, on a fucking, like, tank body, is that, like, his, like, power? Like, what is that?
Oh, yeah,
I don't fucking
remember.
understand.
Okay, I was hitting the wrong button.
So this is basically like the barrel breaking thing in Street Fighter, only with a gun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like it's like 100%. Because Capcom doesn't really have any original ideas.
No.
They just like take an IP.
They rip themselves off
yeah.
constantly.
Oh, you fucking asshole! You beat me by 3. God damn it!
That's because I'm the best. That's because I picked Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Also, if you're confused
Nick
you're confused why Nick Fury is a white guy, then you've only ever watched the movies.
It's true.
Because Nick Fury was originally a black guy in the Ultimate Universe, which is basically like, hey, let's reboot Marvel, but like let's not actually reboot it. Let's just do it. Let's like edgy, like let's be edgy, like and more realistic. But then it just got wackadoo anyway.
Yeah.
But they basically like they did a lot of like, hey, this is kind of like and it was written by Mark Miller, who's good, but he's also like he's also up his own ass.
Also, there is no way to explain what exactly we're in right now. We're in an under cave train.
Drug field train.
That's right, I forgot. We're stopping drugs.
Yeah, because
it's
just like, hey, remember that there's like drugs. You're stopping like a giant drug cartel because this is a fucking like beat 'em up arcade game for kids.
Yeah. Mom, I like the Punisher. Can I play this game? I don't know, Timmy. Can you?
Like, if you had a fucking like a video, even if it was the Punisher, if you had a video game that was like a cartoon like this, and you fucking even said the word drugs, like. A fucking
By the way,
mother
I just hucked that bitch off the train. I don't know if you saw that.
A mother from Wisconsin would just like goddamn lose her shit on like all of America.
America. Punch, punch, stab. You're dead. Punching your crotch.
I love that I have an axe because
shit.
reasons.
I forgot about that. Also, I just blew up like the fucking Mars rover. Which is a thing that you can apparently do in this game, which I forgot. Punch, punch, punch.
I remember reading that, like, the 1-year anniversary of the Mars rover being on Mars, it, like, sang itself happy birthday and shot confetti out or some dumb shit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really fucking stupid. Like, it's hilarious, but, like, it's like, why?
That's what I would program a Mars rover to do.
Sing itself happy birthday.
But it would have to sing it in that, like,
that's the
not even, like, fun Gladys voice, just, like, happy birthday to
But
me.
it didn't like actually like sing it. It was just like it was like a tune.
Oh,
so it was just like nah, 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 nah. We can't sing that whole thing because we'll get copyrighted.
Yeah, seriously.
I love that you can get copyrighted for the happy birthday song.
That's why every restaurant ever has like their own happy birthday, which is they're always
or like
terrible.
any TV show does it like.
Yeah.
Does it like some weird thing?
Yeah.
Like, cause basically Futurama like made fun of that because they did some dumb made up song. And it's like, let's all have some cake, and then Fry just goes, and you smell like 1, 2 at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's oh man, that's so ridiculous. And every time you go to a place that has one of those, like that they have their own, like they're so conscious about getting in trouble for singing happy birthday, they always have like the worst thing ever. Oh, I just hate it. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves ever. Is like if I go out to dinner for my birthday, you know what I don't want? I don't want some asshole, some fucking teenager who doesn't want to fucking be there. I just got thrown off the train. I don't want
also, you can break this glass, which is awesome.
Yeah. I don't want some
breaking
asshole
stuff.
teenager who doesn't want to be there to sing me happy birthday. Because I don't want you to sing me happy birthday anyway. It's awful. But that was my rant about hating birthday songs, so thanks for bringing the mood down, Tom. You should hear my hour about terrible birthday songs. Oh yeah, this is also a random guy who doesn't really exist. Oh wait,
No, he does. It's Bushwhacker.
I forgot. Okay.
He's got random arms, and not like random like as in like they're there for no reason. Like random the X-Men guy who was like sometimes a good guy, sometimes a bad guy. Also, there's a fucking chair back here for no reason.
And a statue, an armor. Also, I'm pretty sure if you hit
I'm just
him,
gonna walk around with that for the
you
fucking
can
rest of the
just
fight.
hit him with that lance once.
Oh fuck!
Like you're actually supposed to hit him with it though.
You're a fucking dick.
I am.
There you go.
There you go.
I guess there is some blood in this game.
Yeah,
Not
there's a
lot,
little
but-
bit. I mean, it's not nearly as surprisingly not nearly as much as Captain Commando.
Oh my god, yeah. Because like when you're the ninja, like every time you defeat
cut
an
a dude
enemy,
in
you
half.
cut them in half. Like even bosses is crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy
And if
how much
you're-
you fucking.
And if you're the mummy guy,
they like disintegrate, which is insane too.
there you go. You got him. You got him.
You bet, kid.
Where's all them? Where's them ninja bitches with my sword? I need a sword. I am dying now. That's okay. I'm coming back.
I am the dying.
Welcome to die. Nope. Nope. Nope.
That's actually a different Marvel beat 'em up. And I fell off the fucking train like you did earlier.
Yeah, I got fucking hucked super hard.
He fucking shot a rocket at me like point blank, and
Did you ride his rocket?
ride my rocket? Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, he's gonna throw me. For those of you who don't know, Pantera used to be a glam rock band, and they had a song called "Ride My Rocket," which was about penises.
Of course it was. That's all any glam rock song was ever about.
Penises,
Right.
penises, drugs, and bitches.
I want a T-shirt with the cover of "Ride My Rocket" on it, because that was the name of their like album. Was it just?
No, I think it was called like Metal Magic or something like that. It was.
Oh yeah, it was something
pretty
really
bad.
dumb.
It was pretty bad. Wait, who won? I won.
You did.
Sorry.
I was
I didn't
too
mean to
busy
sound like
beating
a
up
dick.
regular enemies. Yeah, but you know what? I got that fucking armor and that goddamn lance. You didn't get that shit.
You're right, I
bitch.
didn't. Kingpin's Wrath, here we go. This time you've gone too far. Look at that fucking image. Like, how is... Look at it.
That you know what that looks like? That looks like the fucking image from the fucking giant hooded guy from Strider. That's like I
Yeah.
forget what that guy's name
Yeah,
is.
I know who you're
but
talking
that's what that looks like. It looks like that should be looming over a giant like crazy futuristic Russia or some
I like
shit.
that it makes me jump backwards because you have to walk through the hole first.
Because I'm the main character, bitch.
Science, bitch.
You may be Nick Fury and you get to whip your belt around like a big dick cool guy, but
I am the biggest, dickest cool guy.